Hey everyone, it's Jamie. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make this pretty Christmas snow globe using the Dollar Tree Snow Globe Kit. So if you want to see how I made this, then stick around.
Okay, so first you're going to need one of these snow globe DIY kits from the Dollar Tree. I'm also going to be using some of these mini trees from the Dollar Tree. I'll be using 3 of them. And then I'm going to be using the little red truck out of this package, and this is the Cobblestone Corners. This is the Winter Village that the Dollar Tree has right now, some of the little pieces that are in there. So I'm just going to be using the farm truck. I'm also going to be using some E6000 glue. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is unscrew the base of your snow globe, and then you're going to remove the seal. So this is the seal, and then go ahead and remove the paper that's on the inside. This is just instructions telling you how to make a snow globe. Okay, so we are going to set the snow globe aside, and we're going to be setting the lid aside. We won't need that yet. We're just going to be working with the seal part. Now, make sure whenever you are doing your scene, when you're adding your little items on here, you want to be working on this top side here. So if you can see right here, this would be what's going to be inside the snow globe, and then this is what's going to be covered with your cap once you get it all put on. So just make sure that you don't accidentally glue your scene inside the seal, because it can happen. So anyway, I'm going to be turning this over here, and we'll be working with this top of the seal here. Now, you can use hot glue if you want. I'm not sure if I trust hot glue alone inside something that's going to have water. So I'm also going to be using E6000 glue on top of the hot glue. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take out, and I've already opened my package here so make it easier. I'm going to take out my little truck here, and then I'm also going to be taking using 3 of these little mini trees, and I already have the ones that I want picked out because you got to look through them. Some of them are kind of mangled. So anyway, I'm going to start out by placing my what I want inside my snow globe and trying to figure out where I want it to go. Now, keep in mind, this is a very small, tiny section, so there is not a lot to work with. So you're not going to be able to get a lot in there unless you have a lot of really tiny miniatures to put inside it. So I've got my 3 trees here, and then my truck. So I'm just going to set them in here at the moment to see where I'm going to have to place them. I want to make sure everything fits. And I want to also make sure that I can get the snow globe over the top of them. So now that I have them placed there, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of gently finesse my snow globe over the top just to see if anything is going to touch and make it hard for me to put it in. And so whenever you do this, it kind of just straightens it up and pushes everything into place. So do this before you add your hot glue. So right there, it looks like everything's going to be where it needs to be. So I'm going to go ahead and gently take this off, and if some of them fall off, that's okay. So there we go. So now I know where these need to be exactly.
Now I'm going to add E6000 glue to glue the pieces down instead of hot glue. I was going to use hot glue, but I thought E6000 would hold a little bit better considering it would be in water. Now that I have all the pieces in place, I'm going to slide the globe down over them to make sure I have all the items where they need to be. And since the glue is still wet, it will allow the little pieces to move into the right place so that they fit. I will let the glue dry overnight. Okay, so now that the glue is dry, I'm going to start putting the snow globe together. And I apologize for the lighting, but I wanted to do this in my kitchen since I have to add water. I didn't want to make a mess in my craft room. So first I'm going to add some E6000 glue around the seal. Now this is to prevent it from leaking. Once I get the glue around the seal, I'm just going to set that aside until I get the snow globe all put together. Now you can fill the globe with just water, or you can also use baby oil, but make sure if you use baby oil that you do not add water because oil and water don't mix. So you have to use straight baby oil. Now the globe does take about 3.5 to 4 cups of liquid. So keep that in mind. If you're using baby oil, you will need over 32 ounces of baby oil. So you can use water and then you can add glycerin, or you can also add clear Elmer school glue. I'm going to be using glycerin because this is what I had on hand. And I'm going to be using some of this glitter from Walmart. So first I'm going to be adding the a quarter teaspoon of the glitter. Now I'm looking to see if this glitter is going to be enough. I'm not really sure if it is, so we're just going to try that for now. And then I'm going to be adding 4 tablespoons of the glycerin. If you're going to add glycerin or Elmer school glue, you will need 1 tablespoon per cup of water. So since this holds about 3.5 to 4 cups of water, I am going to be adding 4 tablespoons of the glycerin. Now I'm just going to fill the globe up with water, and I'm going to fill it up with enough water that it doesn't overflow. So I'm filling it up pretty full, just to where it looks like it's going to start to overflow, and then I stop adding water. Now I'm just going to add the little scene that I put together. I'm just sticking it straight down inside the globe. Now make sure you do this over your sink because the water will overflow. And this little stopper was kind of difficult to put in. It took a little bit of effort to get that to sit down in there. So now I'm just going to turn it over just to see if I have enough glitter in there and if it's how I want it to look.
I think I want to add some more snow if I can get it back off. I'll try and take this back off out of there. I'm going to add some more glitter to it because I don't think that was enough. I want to add another 1/4 teaspoon. So I'm going to add another 1/4 teaspoon. And my E6000 is still on there. Okay, now. Oh yeah, that's much better. So put a half of a teaspoon of glitter inside these. At the minimum. I don't think I would, I think a quarter of a teaspoon is just not enough for this size of a globe. So I would definitely put a half of a teaspoon for sure. This is so cute. And I hate that it has bubbles, but there really isn't anything that I can do about that. Maybe if I add some more water to it. I may have to add some more E6000 because that E6000 is starting to kind of pick up a little bit. So I'm going to grab and add some more water. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to add some more E6000 because it's not... Okay. Run some E6000 around the outside edge of this just to make sure that it does stay sealed, like where this plastic seal meets the lip of that. I'm just going to run some glue around there. Not in the thread part, but in the around the lid. And there is still some bubbles in this, but there's no way I can get those out. And I'm not an expert at snow globe making, so. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to go ahead and screw the lid on. There we go. Now, make sure I get it down really tight because like I said, I do not want this going anywhere.
So here is how the snow globe turned out. I think it turned out really pretty. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I wanted to thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!